Yes, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 15th of January 2020. This video is just an update on how to install the custom indicators and the templates for both MT4 and MT5. So in the last couple of years, I did do a video a few years ago. It's a little bit outdated. The names sort of don't match the templates, etc. People get a little bit confused. It's probably not as clear as it should be. There's always a problem with people doing something that they probably shouldn't be doing. However, I probably didn't explain it well enough in the previous video. Hence this new video. Hopefully it can clear it up and make things a little bit easier for everyone concerned. Now, as you can see in this screenshot here, I have 3 books, all right? So this first one is what I call my basics book. So it's Forex Trading, the basics explained in simple terms. With this book, there's a bonus system. That bonus system is called the Mod MACD system. You will see that it's normally got a light grey background. So if you have bought this book, you will only receive the bonus trading system, or the Mod MACD system as it's called. These other 2 books, the High Probability and the Divergence, they use the same trading method and have the same indicators and templates. That'll be called something like the High Probability template, just a high probability, and that refers to both these books. Normally that template will be a black or dark coloured background. So these 2, High Probability, this one, Mod MACD, light background, dark black background. Geez, can't even talk. So as long as you understand that, so if you bought this book only, you'll only receive the one. If you bought all 3 books, you'll receive 2 different templates and a couple of extra indicators, which I'll show you in a minute. So if you have any problems at all with any issues to do with the books, and it doesn't matter what it is, feel free to contact us via email. Our email address is admin@jagfx.com. If you could just advise us of the exact problem, including whether you are using MT4 or MT5, and also include any relevant screenshots if you can do that. And also, I probably should have added there, if you can just tell us which book it is, saves us looking it up. That's no big deal. We can always check with your email anyway. So when you buy the books, whether it be the hard copy or the eBook, there's a download link in the book. Now, that when you apply that download link, it's normally found at the back of the books, but there's a reference to it in the contents at the beginning of the book. Just make sure when you put it in, if you've got the, if you can copy and paste it, that's easier. If you are typing it out, it has to be typed out exactly the way it is. So it's case sensitive, and just be careful you don't get your L's mixed up with your ones, etc. So just check it, double check it. If you're not having much luck with it, just try a couple of different sort of versions if you're getting a little bit lost. If not, just drop us an email at this address and we'll go from there. So this is only related to MT4 and MT5. At the moment, we are working on a trading view indicators for exactly the same indicators, but just on trading view, which is completely different to MT4, MT5. So just keep that in mind. So what I'll do is I'll go through it. Just remember also that MT4 and MT5 are not compatible. Even though the platforms look very similar, they are different when it comes to coding, different coding language, I should say. So neither are compatible with the other. They'll look very similar. Don't get confused. Keep them separate, all right? Now, when you get your indicators, go to the download link and download them. You'll receive the indicators and templates, etc. I just save them to a folder on my desktop. I've got them here already because that's where they are. So I'm in MT4 at the moment, EX files. So the QQE, QMP filter and the MACD Platinum, any any of the three books will have those three indicators. If you bought the first book, the basics book, Forex Trading, the Basics Explained, you'll also get this indicator, the MACD Complete. So you'll only get that if you bought the first book. If you just bought one of the other two books, you'll only get the three. Same applies to the templates. This template, high probability, this is the MT4 high probability, applies to the high probability book and the Divergence book. You will only receive this JAGfx modified MACD template if you've bought the basics book, the Forex Trading Basics Explained book, all right? If you've got all three, you'll have both templates. Now, if I go up, same applies to MT5, QQE, QMP filter, MACD Platinum. You'll get those three for the second two books, and you'll only get the MACD Complete if you've purchased the Forex Trading, the Basics Explained. Same applies to the templates. Slightly different name on the templates. MT5 Modified MACD, MT5 High Probability. Can't make it any clearer. If you've got templates that are slightly different names, doesn't matter. They'll still look the same. If they're slightly different colours, doesn't matter. You can change them if you wish. So, because these books have been out for a few years now, so the names have changed a couple of times over the years. So what we'll do is I'll go to MT4 first, because I think that's the main one. So we have the EX files here. All right, so just say this is your folder. You've saved them to your desktop. So we've got MACD Complete, MACD Platinum, QMP Filter, QQE Advanced. Now I'm going to say one thing. This is how you receive them. Do not change the names. Do not change their names. Do not right click and go into here and go rename. Do not do it. Leave them like they are, or else they won't work. Or should I say the QMP filter won't work. So read my lips if you could. Do not change the names. If you accidentally make a copy of them, it will put something like a brackets with a 1 behind it. That won't work either. It has to be exactly like I'm sending them to you. So I can't make that any clearer. Don't change the names, MT4 or MT5. All right, so we're on MT4. Let's open up my MT4 platform here. I have a Pepperstone. So once you open up your platform, you'll have, this is just my basic template. Go up to File, top left. Click on it once with your left mouse key. Go to Open Data Folder. Double click on that. Hopefully it'll open the data folder. All right, this is what you'll be confronted with. This is MT4. So the main folder we want, and the way you'll know it's MT4 is because it's got MQL4. You'll see on MT5 it'll have MQL5. So we'll start with the indicators. No, actually we'll start with the templates. It's on this front page here on MT4. As soon as you open it, you'll see templates. So you can, if you want, you can minimize the actual platform and the data folder will stay open, all right? So here's our other folder that I've opened, which has got my indicators I downloaded to the desktop. I just made it a bit smaller. So I'll go back to the templates. So this is MT4, remember? So here's my two templates. I'm going to do both to show you, all right? Remember what I said, different ones for different books. So don't email me and say, I didn't get the Mod MACD one when you bought the high probability book. You'll only get the high probability. So we're clear? So open, all you do is double click on your data folder, templates folder. And that'll open it up. And I've already got a few in there. Don't be worried. Don't be too concerned. Now all I do is go over to here from my download page, copy the two and paste them into this folder. And there they are. MT4 high probability and JAGfx modified MACD. So there's them. All right, so we'll just go back to my desktop where I've downloaded my indicators. Now I have to go back one on the data folder. So as we're in the templates folder at the moment, we'll go back. So we're out of the templates folder, go into MQL4. Open that up. You'll find a big list here. Indicators. We want to go into indicators. Double click on that. Now this is all your default indicators and any other custom indicators you've added in MT4. So that's all your indicators. All we do is select all of these from your desktop that you've downloaded, copy, go over to your data folder, right click and paste them in there. I'll replace that one. There's one already in there I hadn't removed. So here we go. MACD complete, MACD platinum. Notice I haven't changed the names. I can't be clearer about that. QMP filter, QQE advanced. So they're all in there. I'll see if I can find one. All right. So they're all in there. So all I do now is close this data folder. I can go back to my platform, open it up again. So I've closed, that's the data folder. That's what I just closed. Now, there's a couple of ways of doing this. The easiest way, if you ever close your platform, never just click this right cross up the top because it won't save anything. It says close, don't do that way. Go File, then hit Exit and close it that way. That'll save everything. But in this case, all we have to do is go to our Navigator folder. So just click on that there. Now, all you can do is just click on any indicator, doesn't matter. I just right click on them and you'll see a refresh key. Just hit the refresh. You see that it moves. Now, this now puts in the QMP filter, QQE advanced, MACD platinum and MACD complete. All right, so your indicators are in there. You can see where they are. They're under all of these other ones. So big list. Now, to get the template, all you do is right click anywhere in this chart. You'll see the drop down box, template. Look in here, you'll see MT4, modified MACD, MT4, high probability. Different books, remember? So let's just click on that, left click on it once. And there you go. There's your template for the Mod MACD, which is the bonus system from the Forex Trading, the Basics Explained book. Right click on this chart, template. Let's have a look at the MT4 high probability. There's a high probability. That's from the high probability book and Divergence book. So that's the two templates. So that was pretty straightforward. Now let's just minimize that. We'll leave our folder we downloaded things to. So now we'll look at MT5. Now MT5 is slightly different. We'll go to we'll do the templates first. So here's our two templates. MT5, remember, this is different. This is where a lot of my readers stuff it up because they don't watch this video. All right, I'll open up my MT5 platform. MT5, this is XM MT5. This is just your default chart. It's very similar to MT4. If I right click, it looks slightly different. You've got your templates. Now what we have to do is open, same as MT4, open the data folder. Open data folder. Nothing changes there. So I'll wait for that to open. Now, if you notice, this is slightly different. MQL5, it'll tell you it's MQL5. You'll notice there is no templates folder on this front page. So we can do the same. We can minimize the actual platform so it leaves my desktop folder that's got all my templates and indicators downloaded to. So all you do to access the templates here, go to MQL5, open that folder, then go to Profiles. You'll see it there. It's a little bit different MT4. Open Profiles. And in profiles, you'll see a folder called templates. Double click on that, open that, and there's your default templates we've got. Copy the two that you've downloaded. Again, they're different books. You're starting to see a theme here because it's a question I get a lot. So just copy and paste them into that folder. So they're in your templates folder on MT5. Now we want to find the indicators. So they're in this is where I saved them to my desktop. Now we'll just go back on the folders and we'll go back again and you'll see indicators. Now when you click on this, similar to MT4, you'll see this folder, examples. Now, pay attention, people. If you click on this is going to sound a little bit Irish, and no offense to any of my Irish friends out there. If you click on this, it takes you to all the default templates, indicators, all right? We do not paste them into this. Do not paste. What we do paste, we paste them straight in here. So all the 4 indicators, copy and paste them into here. So they actually form in a folder underneath the examples, all right? So that's them in the indicators folder in MQL5. So we go back, there's the indicators, there they are. So any custom indicators you add them to there. Slightly different to MT4. We can close the data folder box. We can close our saved files that we have from the download link. Go back to open the platform again. If you're going to close this platform, we're going to refresh this. You can either close it and reopen it, but do not close it just by hitting that red cross up on the top right-hand corner. Same as MT4. Go to exit and exit in the same way. We'll go to the nav panel, indicators, examples. See the examples all there? You go down further. Now I'm lost. All right, give me 2 seconds here. Have to refresh. So right click on any indicator there, refresh. It's having a bit of a brain snap there. I couldn't work out where my indicators were. And there they are. Now see if I close this examples, they're sitting there. They're not in that same folder with all the others. I just open the examples folder to do the refresh. I just click any indicator and click right and just hit refresh. That's the easiest way for me to do it. But my indicators are actually underneath the examples folder, as you can see here. See, they're not in any. Another problem is a lot of my readers, they will create subfolders either on MT5 or MT4. That does not work. If you do it on MT4, it will jam up your platform. Do not create a subfolder. Do put the indicators in the exact same folder with the exact same name as I've sent them to you. So you can see my indicators there. So we'll just close the nav panel, right click on the chart, go to templates, and my templates are not there. Why not? What I might do here, folks, is just go to File, Exit. So I'll get out of that, then I'll reopen it. You might have to do that to refresh the template folder. So we'll just wait and see when it opens. I should have checked that before I did that. So we'll just open the MT5 platform again. So just to confirm that the indicators are still there. So there's all the indicators still there. Hopefully the templates are going to be there, or else I'm going to be doing this video all again. All right, there they are. So there you go. With MT5, you might have to exit the actual platform by File, Exit, and open it again. It'll refresh the indicators. So here's the MT5 Modified MACD, which you only get with the Forex Trading Basics book. And here it is here. So this is the MT5. Right click on the chart, template, high probability. it's slightly more compressed. Just go up here if you want to make it a little bit wider. But that's the high probability. You can change the colors, remember, to suit it like you want to do it. But that is the templates. All right, so you've got that. That's easy. Just remember, follow these instructions and you should be right. Now, let's go to my JAGfx file. Indicator panels and MT4, indicator panels and MT5. So this is what I send out sometimes to people, just so we're clear. All right, here is the MT4. You can see if you look left here at the nav panel, MACD Platinum, QMP filter, QQE Advance. I haven't changed the name, haven't put them in any subfolders. They're in the folder, the main folder, like I showed you in the video. Remember I was saying before about if you copy something, it'll put a bracket 1 behind it. Here's an example on the MACD squeeze here. If you do have that on the MACD Platinum or something like that, just go into the data folder, right click on it and rename it and delete that 1/other brackets in the 1. Has to be the exact same name. The reason the MACD Platinum and the QQE Advance have to be exact same name is because the QMP filter picks up on those names. If they're different names, the QMP filter won't work. All right, let's have a look at this is the MT4. Now let's have a look at the MT5. Same deal. Underneath this examples folder, everything's the same name, no subfolders or anything like that, like I showed you in the video. Hopefully that all makes sense. And like I said before, if you have any problems at all, contact us at admin@JAGfx.com. Tell us the exact problem, including whether you're using MT4 or MT5, and also include any relevant screenshots if you can. Ideally, if it's MT4, this is the screenshot I want to see. This part on the left here, not so much that's just my data folder. Or same deal on MT5, I just want to see this here. Do not mix up MT4 and MT5. They are not compatible. So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. We'll probably add this video to the download link or the download instructions. Watch the video, and if I get any questions and someone hasn't watched the videos and they do a subfolder or change the name, I do get a little bit cranky. No, I don't. Just makes life easy for me if you do follow the instructions. Okay, guys, thanks very much for watching. And if you do like these videos, please subscribe or at least hit the like button. Good on you. Thank you.